Simply dropping off animals at a local shelter isn't enough to ensure they get the proper care. So what do you do if you find a stray animal? News 10's Hunter Petroviak explains.
Meet Nora. Earlier this week, she was left outside the Terre Haute Humane Society. A Good Samaritan found her and couldn't keep her. Fred Strom with the Humane Society says drop-offs like this typically leave a lot of unanswered questions.
The biggest issue is we didn't know why the dog was here. We didn't know if it was a stray, if it was their animal, what the case was, and we didn't know the circumstances of why they were getting rid of the animal.
Strom says drop-offs happen more often than you think. Last year, 83 animals were left outside the shelter. This year so far, there have been 8. If you find an animal, you're responsible for it until it's in the hands of a shelter worker.
We are perpetually at or near capacity. So if you find an animal with the intent of bringing to us and we have no room to take it, then that falls back on you to help figure out what needs to be done with that animal.
However, the shelter is prepared for drop-offs to happen. The area in front of the old building has 2 dog kennels, so in case animals are just dropped off, they have a place to stay warm.
Approximately 4 years ago, in the middle of winter, somebody put 3 Chihuahuas in that yard in the middle of the night, and we didn't find them until the next morning, and by then, one of them had already frozen to death.
Hoping for stray animals like Nora to not be left outside to fend for themselves. In Terre Haute, Hunter Petroviak, News 10.
Now, Strom says there is no fee to drop off a stray animal. Shelter leaders say calling ahead is helpful.